We're just going to use a straight sling. So what we need over here, trip lock carabiner, rescue weight, and our sling, and obviously we've got the hitch into there. So we're just going to tie our tape knot first. Go through. So what I've done is I've just pulled down my straight knot there. I'm pulling the sling through, so I'm not going to get it all tangled up. And what we do now is we're going to feed this end here back through, following our tape all the way, our previous knot all the way back around, following that over, making sure we don't twist it at any stage, up over the top, pulling back through there. Okay, what we start doing is we start pulling it, and we want to make sure that our tails, we're good 100mm tails on either side, checking we've got there, and start pulling each one. So we pull this one first, next one underneath, pull that one, and we've got a good solid nice tape knot there. So that's our sling pretty much made up through there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we're just going to feed our tape straight through, okay, and putting it like that. So we just got a straight sling there. We keep it so the knot, I'm going to pull it so the knot's actually at the top. And the reason we pull it so the knot's at the top, so while we're doing any work and we want to come back and just double check it to make sure something hasn't happened, we can see that our tape knot there is easy to see. What I do next is I'm actually going to hook through my trip lock carabiner, straight through, hook onto our rescue weight, okay, and we're just going to sit down onto our bag here. That way we're not going to lose anything. We're ready to go. We've got it all made up, okay, we can check things, and if we want to make sure that we've got it right, we can just double check it at any stage, sitting down there, and that one's ready to go. So what we're going to do now is connect our main line up to our rescue weight, okay, so simply enough, grab it like that. So what we do is we go through the large circle on our rescue weight, back over the small one. So basically like this, coming up through, hook it over like that, and just pull it lays out of the road. We're going to then grab our carabiner, okay, put it through, put it right around so that our gate is facing downwards. Okay, we're going to check it as well, so we're making sure that's right to go. Okay, so we're going to take up a little bit of the tension on our way through here. Okay, and basically all we're going to do is just lock off. Okay, so we're just locked off there now, so we just pull it back on itself, just so when we put a bit of tension on the other side, it's not going to start feeding through. Okay, I'm going to actually put that rope over the other side there now. Curl it up. I'll do that properly right here. So we do it properly here, means we're going to do it properly all the time. We're not going to have little tangles like you can see there now. And that way if we need to use it or do anything or move it, it's going to be really, really easy to get a hold of and keep it out of the road, making sure that's locked. Always just come back and check your anchors on your way through so that everything's locked off properly. Okay, have another check, make sure your knots are okay. Okay, so what we've done, got a bit of tension on that. We're going to put all the tension on we need on now, so we're just going to keep pulling it through. Okay, just got to be careful we don't pull our chair over, which is a picture of our roof. Okay, so we've got our tension onto here. So what we're going to do now is lock off. Okay, so we've locked it off here. That way it cannot pull, there's no way you can actually pull that through. And then we're going to tie off. Okay, so tying off, we have a decent bit of loop through to here. Okay, we're going to go under and back through. Bring it right up onto the small part of our rescue weight. So into between the small ring of the rescue weight and the large one through there. That way is actually then pulling this through. Then we're going to do a second loop, which is going to come back right over the top of our little loop. Okay, and we're going to pull through nice and tight there. Now when you see that through to there, it looks pretty messy, but we know we've locked off that. That's pulling this one back around there, and when we pull on it, there's no give there at all. Once we've done that, we're going to double check everything, and as we do our system and we're working on it, we can come back from time to time, just double checking everything through our system, making sure all our knots are okay. We've got it nice and neat here. Now the reason we do that neat there, if we have to do a rescue and we've got to lower somebody down, this system is really here. There's no knots in it, it's not all tangled up, and we can then lower the person down if we need to do a rescue. All we're going to do now is we need to go down the other end, do exactly the same as what we did this end, put plenty of tension onto there. Okay, double check our tension. At any stage we need to readjust, we can just readjust it quite easy. And this system is quite easy to readjust at any time.